What's up, everybody? I put zero thought into this. That's my face right now, man. I'm trying to laugh because I found out about this. I think a couple of days ago or yesterday, and I was like, "What?" Like my legit only reaction was just laughter. Like I guess Trump's going after the former CIA director John Brennan, who's like 95 years old, and James Comey, which I thought Comey was already under investigation because it went nowhere. Now we're or went nowhere. Now we're doing another one. But man, this shit is so stupid. It's stupid and comical right now, which is why I'm relishing in it because you can laugh at it for right now. But when you get a real competent prosecutor in there, when Pam Bondi's gone, things might get real. But for now, you laugh. This article's too long. It's like I'm be real with you, just like in the Epstein video. I don't care that much to read a long ass article and make this feel like 20 minutes long. This is nothing like Epstein. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't do conspiracy theories on the channel in any kind of detail. You know what I mean? And this is just a comedy video. Um, Let me find me a Trump address. I don't want to hear that. I like Axios though. I did the Epstein video. It was just bullet points. There was no article, just bullet points. It was like this. This is great. Okay. I guess they don't do articles anymore. We're too dumbed down. Trump responded Wednesday to reports that former CIA Director John Brennan and former FBI Director. Okay, go look up how many former CIA directors have been successfully prosecuted in this country. I'll wait. And former FBI Director, I think his FBI directors too. Ain't nobody being prosecuted successfully. James Comey are being investigated over allegations that they made false statements to Congress during the Russia probe. Oh no! I guess this is revenge for wasn't Manafort sent to prison, federal prison, for lying to Congress, or was it for lying to the FBI? Anyway, they both get you sent to federal pound me in the ass prison, and yeah. Ask what's well actually Steve Bannon was contempt. The big picture, Brent man, these Trump terms, if there's one positive that's come out of it, and it's just a wave of a sea of death and destruction and stupidity, it's that I've learned a lot about our legal system. The big picture, Brennan and Comey were under criminal investigation over the FBI probe. Oh, they're already under investigation. Interesting. Into possible links between Trump's 2016 campaign and Russia after CIA Director John Ratcliffe referred evidence to the FBI of possible wrongdoing. Oh my. Wait, what? Wait, huh? Why would John Ratcliffe have a part? The CIA is not supposed to operate on American soil. Obviously, I'm being facetious here. I know it's not. It says it's not supposed to. Of course, they do. But this is crazy if they would just say that out in the open. What do you mean, CIA director referred evidence? Why is he operating on American soil? CIA. Fox News Digital first reported details of the probe. That's why I can't take any of this seriously anymore. I think the country's gone. If I'm being very real, uh, yeah, it's just bad. I can't do serious political videos anymore where I'm taking this seriously, crying, using real emotion for you people. I just don't care anymore. It's done. It's over. You just have fun with it on the way out, I guess. I've given up. Zoom in. I know nothing about it other than what I read today, but this has got to be Trump. But I will tell you, I'm not going to do any kind of Trump impression. They're very dishonest people. Trump said when asked about the investigation by a reporter during the White House meeting with African leaders, I think they're crooked as hell, and maybe he likes cursing. I like that. I guess it's cool to curse now. I was always told all this bullshit. You can't curse. You're offending people. You don't want to offend people. What about this guy? He's a president. He's saying fuck, shit, hell. What about him? Nobody calls him out. That's the president. You don't hold me to a higher standard than the president? No, motherfucker. I think I like cursing. If the president will stop, I'll stop. He's setting a bad example for us. I'm just a product of my environment. I think they're crooked as hell, and maybe they have to pay a price for that. This guy is such a joke. I believe they are truly bad people and dishonest people. Yeah, you just repeat it yourself. Why do I even read this crap? So whatever happens, happens. He talks like a mob boss, like a simplified, dumbed down mob boss. It's so dumb. Ratcliffe last week released a review that criticized intelligence leaders for rushing the Russia report and for intelligence community assessment relying on a single source to express high confidence that Russian President Vladimir Putin aspired to help Trump win the 2016 election. However, it did not dispute the quality and credibility of the CIA's conclusions. Of course it did. Agency heads at the time created a political. They'll save the entire CIA and throw Brennan under the bus. I don't know why you'd want to do that. It seems to me I read about the CIA in my spare time as as a hobbyist, and like it seems to me John Brennan has been a good loyal soldier for the CIA and the country in general. Like I don't understand why you throwing this guy under the bus. There's like way worse CIA directors than him. Why Gina Haspel? Anyways, agency heads at the time created a politically charged environment that triggered. And it goes under Gina Haspel too, actually, because Gina Haspel was CIA director under Trump when Khashoggi got murdered, and she said that the Saudis did it, and he kind of kept going on contradicting and standing up for the Saudis. He didn't like that. And I'm pretty sure he took away Gina Haspel's security detail or something to that effect earlier this. So he probably go after her too. Agency heads at the time created a politically charged environment that triggered an atypical. But I just gotta say it. If I were president, I've said it before, the very last organization or people I'll go after is CIA or CIA agents or directors. Like, you are a fucking idiot begging for it. Everybody knows what it is. Atypical analytic process around an issue essential to our democracy, blah, blah, blah. Ratcliffe's a piece of shit. He ain't no patriot. He ain't no CIA director. He's a fucking lackey, a stooge. What they're saying. Brennan told. Okay, I want to hear this. I like John Brennan. I respect John Brennan. When it goes for living CIA directors, I think John Brennan is probably my favorite. I guess because maybe it's nostalgic because he was Obama's CIA director, but I don't know. You know, Brennan told MSNBC's Deadline White House Wednesday, and he did a lot of good work in the Middle East way before any of this. And John Brennan got some interesting politics. Like he's like a legit leftist. Like I think I've heard he was like communist. Like dude is a weird guy. But of course that was before the CIA days. But yeah. Wednesday afternoon, the news, the Justice Department, nor CIA had contacted him about the investigation. See, they didn't even contact him about the investigation. So they're just like a little thing for the media. So I said it's not going to go anywhere. If you had somebody under legit investigation for national security reasons, like I think they know they'd be lawyered up by now. Britain hasn't even been contacted. Like this feels like a distraction from the Epstein files. It's hard to believe that we are here so many years after the 2016 presidential election, and we're still going over this ground that has been, I think, fairly well and exhaustively plowed. Agreed. I'm tired of talking about Russia. Brennan said, I never liked talking about Russia. I never believed it. I never cared about it. Brennan said to MSNBC's Nicole Wallace, I think this is unfortunately a very sad and tragic example of the continued politicization of the intelligence community, of the national security process, and quite frankly, I'm really shocked that individuals are willing to sacrifice their reputation, their credibility, their decency to continue to do Donald Trump's bidding on something that clearly is just politically based. Agreed. Like I like John Brennan. He's so damn articulate and well spoken. I guess it's the same thing, but I like he's eloquent. I like the way he speaks. You don't get to hear CIA directors speak very much, but John Brennan, he's the national security advisor for MSNBC. I think I like hearing him speak. Zoom out. Then Special Counsel John Durham. God, what was he? The Connecticut Attorney General. I don't like John Durham. He seems like very political guy. I don't think these attorney generals should be political. And I got that smoke for both sides, like Letitia James, people like that. It's just clear who they're in the tank for. I don't like when it's political. It's supposed to be about the law. And then Special Agent John Durham, I like prosecutors go after both sides. Then Special Counsel John Durham concluded in a 2023 report that FBI's basis for launching the Russia investigation was seriously flawed, but he did not bring high-level indictments or uncover evidence that Trump has called the crime. That's what I'm talking about. Durham exhaustively investigated this thing for years, and that guy couldn't find anything. Like he was all the way in the tank for Trump. So I'm saying this isn't either is going to go nowhere. It'll never even get anywhere. Like you won't even get to the warrant stage. This is dumb. Like you just investigating something that's already been like settled. It's more waste of taxpayer money, of course. That's the least funny part of this. But like anyways, representatives for the FBI declined to comment on the matter, and representatives for the DOJ did not immediately respond to Axios' request for comment on Tuesday and Wednesday evenings. Comey could not be immediately reached. I guess he's at the beach doing more seashell formations. Anyway, what Mag on Amnesty Watch? What does that mean? Wait, what? Anyways, all right, that's it, guys. I enjoyed this. It's just sad, disappointing to where we're at. that you got this happening. It's just such a waste of time. It's obviously gonna go nowhere. And normally I'd relish in something like this, but I like John Brennan. I got no problem with Comey. Like I don't really I can't really, I can't see anything he did before the whole thing where he's like, we're investigating Hillary Clinton. That made him seem political. But he's a Republican, I believe. And but so is Ray, Christopher Ray. He's a Republican. He's a right wing, but he didn't act like it. It wasn't a political job to him. He was just act like an FBI director. He went where the facts, in his words, where the facts led. Wherever they may lead. Anyways, I like Christopher Ray. I was sad that Trump got rid of him. I was hoping he would stay on for another term, but I think he did a good job. But anyways, yeah, yeah, I care about that stuff, national security, and like it might seem like, oh, you see a black guy, you hate the FBI, you hate law enforcement. No, because I want to live in a safe country too. But I just hate when it becomes political, and because it's ending well for nobody. Anyways, that's it. I just can't see this going anywhere. But it's funny though.